So with that, couple things that I saw in the news this week. LeBron James' son, Bronny James, got drafted by the Lakers in the second round, and I've heard both sides of it. Some people were cool with it, some wasn't. I just put it like this: nepotism is never gonna die. Of course, he got drafted because LeBron's on the team, and there's nothing wrong with it. He's not like a scrub. I mean, he can play, but it's just like, of course. And it's perfectly okay. First father-son duo. And, it would only be someone like LeBron that could get something like that done. But who's not going to want to see him go to a game and see him ball out? And that's just this whole country is really based on them. Hell, we had two presidents. We had George Bush, and then his son was a president 20 years later. How many times you seen an Italian restaurant, speaking of Italy again, that's got family owned since 1854? You see you'll see a plumber's van drive by, and it'll be like Johnson and Sons. Hell, my team, the Cincinnati Bengals, it was Mike Brown. It was Paul Brown. Then it went down to Mike Brown, and now his daughter's basically running it. I mean, there's a great steakhouse in Cincinnati called Jeff Ruby's, and his daughter Brittany, like she's in the family business now. I mean, that's just what it is. My son opened up for me in Oakland years ago. I mean, as a parent, that's what you do if you have the family business. And listen, the James family business is basketball. So if he can get him on the team, it's going to generate ticket sales. It's going to generate revenue for TV. Of course, people want to see that. And, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I don't think nothing's wrong with it. I think it was the worst kept secret in basketball. But, if you got a problem with it, then maybe you should do better in your own life. It's so funny. Like, some people get so upset and emotionally involved, like it's really messing up their life. And I'm going, it's just fun. It's entertainment, And it's LeBron. Come on now, LeBron. Whatever LeBron wants, LeBron's gonna get. As far as the Lakers, so yeah, he deserves it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch. On another sports note, I was watching the UFC fights this weekend. There was whether you're a UFC fan or not, there were two like storylines in this weekend's fights that was pretty. Hold on, that was pretty. I just thought of something. I don't want to forget it. Put it in my notes. They were pretty interesting. There was a fight between this guy named Diego Lopez and Brian Ortega. And Diego Lopez, if you don't know, he's an up-and-coming fighter. And Brian Ortega is one of the best fighters in his weight class. And it got like 2 days before the fight, and they said, look, Brian's not going to be able to make weight. He was supposed to fight like at 155. He was bulking up. He got offered this fight. He took it. He was trying to cut. He's not going to make it. So they figured out like a catch weight for them to fight at. And the fact that Diego Lopez said, yeah, I'll do it, which is big. That's a fighter's mentality. And then the morning of the fight, Brian Ortega got sick, and they was like, I guess the UFC went to Diego Lopez and said, look, you don't have to fight. We're still going to pay you, or we're going to try to find somebody real quick. And they found this guy off the street. He's a UFC fighter. Let me give credit where credit is due. There's nothing worse, as I hate people call me Owens with an S, than mispronouncing somebody's name. So I don't want to mispronounce this guy's name, especially after what he did this weekend. Oh, what? Okay, I was going to say. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Dan Ige. D-A-N, last name is I-G-E. This dude was sitting on the couch, and they called him the day of the fight and said, "You want to fight?" And he said, "Yeah." So he woke up that morning and just was like, He was getting ready for another fight in a couple weeks, but they called him and said, "You want to fight?" And he takes it. And the fact that Diego Lopez took the fight, and he didn't have to, he could have got a free payday. And they fought. I was like, that's some like legendary shit right there. It's like a comedian being at the house and them going, Netflix calling, going, "You want to shoot your special tonight?" What? Better hope you got your set together. I mean, that's the equivalent. If I can relate it to stand-up. It's literally like being at your house and them saying, "Hey, man, we got the cameras. We got an audience. We got everything here. The comedian that was supposed to film a special got sick. Can you come film this special?" That's what it's like.